Alright, it is Wednesday, July 4th. It is about 4:30 in the morning, 7,700 miles cross country. It's a 2007 Ford Fusion. So our trip starts today. Alright, first stop, Barstow McDonald's. This is the first gas stop. The first of like 24. What's the gas prices here in Nevada?
Happy 4th of July. I'm pastry meteorologist Kelly Curran. Looking at sunny skies and breezy conditions developing later this afternoon.
Alright, leaving Nevada. Hello, Arizona. And there goes my cell service. Alright, out of Arizona. What up, Utah? Gas is under $3 a gallon here in eastern Utah. Alright, we've been in Utah for way too long. It's time for Colorado. So the farther we move away from California, the cheaper the gas gets. It's $2.95 here. We are in Grand Junction, Colorado. And we are headed for Eva Gardens in Denver. Alright, we just passed Glenwood Caverns. Jim didn't want to go because he's a wimp. Also, it's $54 to get in, so that's not happening.
In 900 feet, make a U-turn on East 120th Avenue. Then turn right.
It's 9:30. We finally made it. Those aren't gunshots, those are fireworks. At least most of them are. Alright, here we are. Park number 1. Eva Gardens in Denver, Colorado. It's not exactly the running of the bulls. We're going to an SLC. Okay, so the goal was to get here quickly and to get out. This is a video, by the way. We've ridden 2 coasters. The rest are either broken or not open yet. But the sign outside said all the coasters would be open. So, I don't think they care that we have a 10-hour drive in front of us, but if they can open up the rides, that would be nice. And when it comes over the hill, look how much this thing shakes. Alright, Eva Gardens. You have now overtaken Six Flags America as the worst park I've ever been to. It's July 5th. Everyone should be out of school. The park is pretty crowded today. And you're talking about staffing issues? So, I don't know. Not impressed with this park. Not a good way to start our trip. But we got plenty of stuff on the way. And hopefully everything will be better from here on. This sign is fake news. 2 rides closed? Yeah, try like half of them. And I honestly thought the Rocky Mountains would be a little rockier than this. Alright, we are leaving Colorado. Are we welcome in Kansas? Because I've been saying a lot of bad things about it. So Kansas pretty much exists. I think the sign's up there. Kansas pretty much exists to make our drive to Missouri longer. Because we're not going to do anything in Kansas except for drive through it. There it is. 3, 2, 1. We're now in Kansas. Alright, we're somewhere in Kansas. You can see the windmills out there. Oh, toll roads. Who doesn't love toll roads? Ooh, found a sign. There we go. Missouri welcomes us. And so far, Missouri is way more impressive than Kansas ever was in the whole 400-something miles that we spent.
Stay to the right to.
It is Thursday, July 5th. It's almost midnight in Kansas City. And we have arrived at our hotel. Ready for Worlds of Fun tomorrow. Okay, so here we are at...
Welcome to Worlds of Fun and Oceans of Fun.
Worlds of Fun.
Your
Alright, so we're just about done with Worlds of Fun. We rode everything pretty quick. There were really no lines at all. Alright, we are leaving Worlds of Fun. It's something like 4:30 or so. Yeah, Mamba never opened. As you can see, the trains are just sitting there on the track. Be in St. Louis around like 8 o'clock or so. And tomorrow is Six Flags St. Louis.
Kansas City Men's Clinic is proud to announce
that is Kauffman Stadium, home of the Kansas City Royals.
Pulse ED. Pulse ED technology uses high frequency.
Alright, so welcome to Oak Grove, Missouri. Just outside of Kansas City, where gas is $2.69. St. Louis in 121 miles. Here we go. All the way across Missouri. Well, it's Saturday, July 7th, and we are at the Economy Inn, which is kind of a weird hotel, but it had really good Wi-Fi. So if you go that direction, you go to Kansas City. But we're coming from Kansas City, and we are actually going this way to St. Louis for Six Flags St. Louis. Well, here's something you don't see every day. Well, you do it in the South, but not in California. We're going to a Waffle House. Alright, Google Maps, where are you taking us? This cannot be the only way to get to Six Flags St. Louis. Alright, it is 9:39 and we have arrived at Six Flags St. Louis. We are leaving Six Flags St. Louis. It is almost 5. We were supposed to leave earlier, but then we didn't. So we are on our way to Kentucky Kingdom. We rode all 9 coasters here, a couple of them twice. What's that off in the distance? That's the St. Louis Arch. The Ole Miss. We are leaving Missouri. Welcome to Illinois. Oh, it smells like Illinois. We are crossing the Wabash River right now, which can only mean one thing. We are leaving the state of Illinois. Here we are. Welcome to Indiana. Right, we are crossing the Ohio River. And we are now in Kentucky. This is the fourth state we've been in the last 3 hours. Alright, so it is Sunday, July 8th. It's about 9:15 in the morning, and here we are at one of my more anticipated parks of the trip. This is Kentucky Kingdom, home of Lightning Run and Storm Chaser, which I'm thinking are both going to be in my top 20 once the day's over, but we'll see. It's kind of weird, this whole parking lot is actually part of this big expo center, and at 9:15 on a Sunday there's already like 10,000 people here for whatever else they're doing. Alright, so we are the first ones in line for Lightning Run. We are leaving Kentucky Kingdom, and it's about 2:30, so we were here for about 4.5 hours. So we are off in about an hour and a half. We'll be at Holiday World. Right, here we are at White Castle in Louisville, and as you can see, Holiday World billboard. That's where we're going. This is also the border between Kentucky and Indiana, which means we're going backwards. And as you can see here, you got a Kentucky Kingdom billboard, and then just over there you got one for Holiday World. So I guess it works because we're going to both in one day. Alright, we are now headed over the Ohio River. So we are now crossing backwards. We're going backwards. Jim, why are you taking us backwards?
Well, we're going into Indiana, so...
Why are we going back to Indiana? We were already in Indiana. Just kidding. It's like there's the Waffle House. We're going back to Indiana to go to Holiday World. We are in the back roads of Indiana, and I see some roller coasters. Voyage and Thunderbird. The best part! Ah! Oh! Okay, so we are leaving Holiday World. We got here around 3:30, and it's something around like 6:30 right now. It's like 6:30?
Something like that.
6:37, I don't know what time it is. I'm going to be putting together my video first week of our trip. Short week because we left on Wednesday, but you know, it'll be pretty packed with stuff because we went to 5 parks in those 4 days. So yeah, we are headed out. Week 1 done, 3 weeks to go.